All right, guys, I hope we're all having a good day. Hope everybody's doing well and everything's looking up for everybody. And we all staying positive with all this Corona BS. But today we're here to talk about the Nintendo Switch dock. Trying to get you a nice little reflection there, see the logo. But yeah, so if you guys haven't heard, there's been a lot of issues with the dock. I believe in Canada, there was like an article, somebody had reached out and they were told that the dock were going extinct. They couldn't get a dock in Canada from Nintendo, and Nintendo had replied an email saying that, they're all out of docks. They're not, it's like unavailable. Like, that's it. No more docks in Canada, I think this was. I don't know if I said somewhere else before, but yeah, so if you really need a dock, like for me personally, I stay at my dad's, and I have a dock here, and if I'm going to my mom's and I'm bringing a Switch, it'd be nice to just have a dock that I keep at both places, my mom and my dad's. But yeah, so if you're like me, or if you want to have a backup or whatever it may be, it's really hard to get your hands on a Nintendo dock. Third-party docks are sometimes a little iffy. There's two that I'm going to recommend here. But if you do want to get a dock, you can try GameStop. That is the one place I've seen that has them, and they're still hard to get there. Target, Walmart, Best Buy, EB Games, if you're in Canada, really you're not able to get any there. But yeah, GameStop, I did try to get one online. Pre-owned was the only one they had available, and I still wasn't able to get it. But yeah, so the first one that I'm going to recommend, I actually don't have on hand. It is the Rockfish dock for the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, that one's actually pretty nice. The dock, the front piece doesn't cover the whole screen, so you don't have to worry about it getting scratched like you do with the Nintendo official dock. But yeah, Rockfish is a pretty reliable brand. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky, guys. I don't know why that is, actually. But yeah, Rockfish, they make a lot of accessories for the Nintendo Switch. They're pretty reliable. Their products normally work no problem. I have their charger for my Joy-Cons. Charges 4 Joy-Cons, and it also charges a you can put a USB cable in there, has a little USB port if you want to charge your Pro controller or your phone, whatever, But so yeah, I'll leave the link to the Rockfish dock in the description below. And then there's also this one, which is the Yock HDMI travel cable. So essentially what this wire is, it is a dock without the dock. You basically would just plug in. I actually have the wire. I'll be right back. Hold on. You wonder what, guys? We're not gonna edit this video. It's not like I went far anyways. Whatever. But so yeah, it's a 10-foot cable. I'm back. But yeah, it's a 10-foot cable. This is what the main piece of it looks like. So as you see, there's a USB-C right here that plugs right into the Switch. And then this is for the AC adapter, or the power cable to the Switch. So you can buy those separately. They're like $30 separately, or 25. I think they're like $24.99 separately. And then it has an HDMI cable here. So you would plug this into the TV, plug this into the Switch, and then you would plug in your power here. So yeah, I used it today for the first time. It works perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It works well. So that's only $29.99 opposed to the Rockfish dock, which is, I believe it's $49.99. But yeah, so that does work very well. It's reliable. It's 10 feet long. So, it's not like you have to be super close to the TV, or if, your TV's mounted on the wall and the closest shelf or stand or table is far away, you shouldn't have any problem there. So, but yeah, those are really the only two I would recommend. And since the Nintendo isn't making any more docks, I think this means, I know there's been a lot of rumors for all you Nintendo fans who there's a lot of rumors about there being a new Switch. We had the Lite. There was rumors about a Mini coming out about a year, 2 years before that. There's a rumor of the improved Switch. Now, this is actually one of the newer Switches, so it's technically a Switch Plus. Yeah, you can see yourselves there. Hi, guys. So it's technically a Switch Plus, which is basically when the Nintendo Switch Lite came out, Nintendo made a chip that made it faster, made the battery life a little bit better, and just made it process smoother, I guess. So what they did was they put that in this. If you want to know if your Nintendo Switch is the Plus or the original one, the box that is all red on the front and then has the Switch like in the corner, that's the Plus box. So yeah, that's just a little side note about it. But I'm assuming the Pro would be better than that or whatever they're planning on coming out. But that must mean that if they're no longer making docks, you can't just stop making docks. You didn't call it the Switch to not be able to switch from your TV to your hands. It doesn't make no sense. So I think they're going to be coming out with a new one. A new and improved dock, which would hopefully mean a new and improved system. So that's a good sign. That is a good sign. But that's all I wanted to say, guys. So if you're trying to get your hands on a dock, they're not making them. Nintendo stopped. They stopped production on the docks, basically. Are basically, from what we know, Nintendo didn't come out and say that. But yeah, if you want like a real in-depth version of this and more details, you guys can just let me know in the comments and I'll try. Sorry, the video cut there, guys. I actually ran out of storage, so yeah, I had to clear up some space and start recording a new video again. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below. If you want to know more about it, just ask and I'll reply to as many of you as I can. But yeah, you know, like if you like, if you didn't like, dislike it. Subscribe to stay up to date on everything Nintendo gaming. I know I've mainly just done Nintendo, but I'll start branching out. I do have a PS4. Is there anything you guys want me to play? Let me know. I also do have a Twitch. That'll be in the description, as well as the Rockfish dock and this bad boy right here. Light, easy to carry. It's nice. So, hey, have a good one, guys. Enjoy your day. Have a good one, my Nintendo babies.